Good evening. It's now 6:30 and I call the regular meeting of the Victoria City Council to order. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The first item on our agenda this evening is announcements. The City Council will hold a workshop on Monday, March 13th at 5:30 p.m. to interview for open positions for Planning Commission, Senior Advisory Committee, and the Park and Rec Committee. We had strong interest in serving on our committees this year, and we want to thank everyone who applied. Looking forward to your interviews and getting to know each of you a little better. The regular City Council meeting scheduled for March 27th has been rescheduled for Monday, March 20th at 6:30 p.m. The Park and Rec Committee, previously scheduled on March 20th, will now be held on the 27th of March. The City Council will also hold a workshop on Monday, March 20th at 5 p.m. to review a sketch plan for proposed development downtown by Monarch LLC. And additionally, on Monday, March 20th, the city will host a training on open meeting law and data practices for council members, planning commissions, and members of the Senior Advisory Committee and Park and Rec Committee. And that will take place at 5:45 p.m. on Monday, March 20th. All meetings of the City Council are open to the public and held in the council chambers at City Hall unless otherwise noted. If you're interested in speaking at a council meeting, we encourage you to contact our city clerk for more information. In other announcements, registration is now open for our annual Citizens Academy. It's now in its 4th year. Participants get an inside look at how the city operates during this interactive 5-week free program, and we hope to see you there. We are also accepting nominations for our Community Builder Award. Each year in June, the city recognizes an individual, group, business, or organization that has, through their outstanding volunteerism or exemplary action, demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to making Victoria a better place today and for the future. Nominations are due on March 31st. Please contact our Communications and Public Engagement Manager, Kendra Grawl, with any questions if you need additional information about the program. There are no proclamations this evening, so we'll move on to adopting the final agenda. Our next council, is there a motion to adopt the final agenda?
Motion to adopt the final agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. Our next item is open forum. This is an opportunity for anyone to address the council on an item that is not on the agenda or an application form that will be coming to the council at a future date. No one has registered to speak in advance, and there are no members of the audience this evening, so we will move on to the next item, which is our consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda are routine, administrative, and do not require deliberation, or are housekeeping items that are required by law. They're approved with one vote unless someone requests an item to be considered separately. Ms. Hardy, does staff wish to pull any consent agenda items for separate discussion and vote this evening?
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, staff would like to pull item number 5.3.
Perfect. City Clerk, please note 5.3 will be pulled for separate discussion and vote. Council, any items that you would like to see pulled? And there is no one again in the audience, so we will be moving on. Council, can I have a motion to adopt the consent agenda, please?
Motion to adopt the consent agenda as amended.
Thank you.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. Ms. Edisfold, please let the record reflect that 5.3 has been pulled for further discussion. That would be your item. Ms. Hardy, please take it away.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the council. So this afternoon, we did receive a note from the Sheriff's Office indicating that the report that they gave us for January contained incomplete information. So they sent over a revised report. We have included that revised report on the dais for a copy for each of you this evening. We've also included that in the public packet. Additionally, I just wanted to note, I'm going to highlight what those changes were for the record, but also our meeting minutes will reflect the accurate data in the report. So a summary of what has changed: non-criminal calls increased from 91 to 117. Traffic stops went from 96 to 116. Total patrol calls, 200, and now they are 246. Total administrative calls were 14, and they are now 18. So the total calls for the city of Victoria for the month of January was 214 and should now reflect 265.
Thank you. Council, any comments, discussion? Seeing none, I will take a motion to approve.
Motion to approve the balance of the consent agenda.
Or do we approve that?
You would
Motion
just,
to approve the amended sheriff's report.
Yeah,
Item
motion to
5.3.
approve the amended sheriff's report.
Perfect. We have a motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. Now moving on to our regular agenda, which we have no items on our regular agenda this evening. So with that, we will move on to reports and emerging issues. Attorney Vos, you're up first. Anything from you?
You know, Mayor and Council, I don't have anything that I can conjure up, so.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that. We'll have a brief meeting, which we appreciate. Ms. Hardy, anything from staff?
nothing from staff this evening, Mayor, thanks.
And finally, council, anything from council this evening?
None for me.
I'd just say it's getting warmer out. If you have stuff on the ponds, make sure you're getting the stuff off the ponds before it gets too warm. I think March 14th might be a week too long, but ice out hopefully will be sometime prior to April this year.
Or prior to June? Whichever comes first. Perfect.
Otherwise, I'm good.
All right, thank you. I have nothing for the good of the order this evening, so we have no more items to come before the body, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned.